First, on Thursday, Charlie Kirk was assassinated at Utah Valley University. He wasn't a politician or an elected leader. He was an activist and influencer. Yet based on the scale of grief around the world, you would think he was the President of the United States. There have been vigils around the world, and social media is flooded with young people sharing how Charlie changed their lives. Why has his death had such a significant impact? Well, I think it's because it captures the battle for our soul in America and around the Western world. Our civilization has been the most prosperous in human history because we don't resort to violence to express our opinion. But now we see a tidal wave of political violence rising in the United States. From the assassination of Charlie Kirk to the attempted shooting of President Trump twice, from the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson to the slaying of 2 Israeli embassy staffers, assassination culture is growing steadily. A YouGov poll conducted last week found 11% of Democrats said it was always or usually acceptable to celebrate the death of a public figure they oppose, compared to 6% of Republicans. Among left-leaning Americans, 56% of people said you could at least partly justify the murder of Donald Trump. Charlie Kirk tweeted about left-wing political violence back in April. He said, "This culture is the natural outgrowth of left-wing protest culture, tolerating violence and mayhem for years on end. The cowardice of local prosecutors and school officials have turned the left into a ticking time bomb." Those were prophetic words. But how did we get here? Well, the key problem is that many people now see anyone who disagrees with them as an enemy. If they voice ideas they disagree with, that's actually a form of violence, and that justifies resistance. We've heard this language from the left since October 7, with chants like "resistance is justified" and "globalize the intifada." Even in Australia, Teal politician Zali Steggall liked a post from the PM's favourite lefty podcaster, Hannah Ferguson, saying that violence is sometimes justified. Now, eventually, this spills over from the online world, or the bubble of left-wing protest chants, into real life. Just watch how this lefty reacted to Kirk's death.
If you're going to spread hateful and you're going to incite, you're going to target marginalized groups of people, don't be all, "Oh my God, I've been shot." I won't get shot because I don't do that. I don't have to worry about that. I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for his wife. I feel bad for his daughter.
What happened to freedom of speech? Now, yes, we are mourning an incredible leader, but it also feels like something deeper, something seismic has changed. We've seen the true evil that lies just below the surface of so many on the radical left. And if we don't address it, the whole project of Western civilization will be washed away in a wave of violence.